Okay, I couldn't wait any longer. I need to play. It was driving me nuts. Alright, and I left off in the exact spot I was at last night, so. Hello, Vitra. Vitra is sad. He needs a hug. I'll give him a big hug. Other people might think I'm weird, but I don't really care. I mean, I play a freaking anime waifu for goodness sake, so yeah, don't really care what other people think. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully I'm not having sound issues, I hope. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Jeez, I'm already tongue-tied tonight. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of the transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kurasov and Mvan's babe is a child of Thavner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. O most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. I don't really like the word worm. I mean, I know it's spelled differently than like a... I don't know. I just prefer to call them dragons. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya, and the child would have been lost to us forever. Hi, Cohen. Yeah, I was gonna start at 8. I wasn't gonna... I couldn't wait. I had to play. It was driving me nuts. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with a satrap, but I never would have I expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. Well, some of them are pretty interesting, so have fun. I actually do like some of them. Like the storyline for the alchemy one was interesting, for example. You're skipping every bit of text. Well, you do what you gotta do. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap with... I can't pronounce this guy. Hiwan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get through with the crafting quest. There's a ton of dialogue. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Pelagostan in their time of need. And so, I and several of my colleagues from the Grey Work came to offer our services. Yeah, I don't blame you there. My crafts are almost done. I just, Alchemist and Culinarian are sitting at 89. Just because I'm waiting for the role. I can't unlock the role quest yet. What was it? The 85 role quest, I think it was. Because of the story. Yeah, I kind of do a lot of crafting, so... The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mavan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. You told me to start at 7:30, Mittens. What are you talking about? You're like, oh, wait till 7:30. Damn it, Blaze. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill Blaze. I'm gonna kill Blaze. Where's my face for Blaze? Here we go. Is it working? Watch my stream deck not be working. I don't think it's working. You stupid stream deck software. Why do you always crap out on me? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, gonna kill, please. Okay. Alright. There, scuff. That's all you get. Yeah, I wasn't... Like I said, I wasn't gonna start early. Mittens, I'm gonna kill you. I don't have that redeem, and I'm not gonna add it in, because I have no idea how in the world...
Hey, listen!
Hello, Duck Punt. I have no idea how to talk, like, the pirates and Loman syllables, if that's what you're trying to get me to do. I don't even know how to do that one. That'd be really, really odd for me. If you were the true Satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou did suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the Satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from the living boy. Yeah. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the Satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahiwan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Did I just say flesh? Flesh. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. Yeah, I would, like I said, I was... Apparently SC is releasing the .05 patch soon. I really hope they delay it, and I need to finish this or I'm not even going to be able to do anything. They're rushing me. They are rushing me. Isn't that rude? With all the login issues we're having, they're rushing us. Hi, Atomic. By the way, Atomic, you don't have to sit here. It's okay. If you're tired, just go relax, please. But thank you for stopping by. If you had not believed in and given us unto your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You are the saviors not only of Razat Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. Well, I appreciate that you think it's fun, but please don't neglect yourself just to watch me. We have been over this a million times. I will tell it to everybody. Except ours. He's obligated to watch me. He doesn't have a choice. It would seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Razat Han fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for survivors we met at Prusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? Yeah, ours. In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Okay. What a lovely aroma. I wonder what sort of spices those are. Curious, isn't it? The burning sky is so ominous, yet the crackling flames here are somehow calming. Well, I guess at least the meteors aren't falling still. Vitra chose to reveal his identity to the villagers of Palakistan before all others. A wise choice considering the warm reception. He even seemed a little relieved. You want some of what? A kick in the butt? I'm confused, Ducky. You want some of the what? It remains to be seen how the people of Razat Han will take the news, but if this wasn't any indication, he need not worry. Oh, Jill, running through the dark jungle? There was a time where I thought all was lost. Had Master Vitra and Estinian not arrived when they did. No, I must focus on the good. Mavan's precious daughter is safe and sound, and that's all that matters. The fact that babies, like, can, like, get, like, the despair and they can turn, that's just, like, really, like, disturbing. I mean, because they're babies and I can't really, like, just control their emotions. It's just kind of a scary thought. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I'd ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnair? Oh my, that's a rather lot to take in. Normally, I'd love to do my voices for this kind of stuff, but because these streams are so long, I can't do it. I just can't do it for streams this long. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. Oh yeah, Ducky, guess what? Since you don't pay attention to anything, tomorrow is the Starlight Festival, the start of it, and we get a couple new cute minions. I think there might have been a furnishing too. It goes on the wall. A mobile? I think it's like the little mobile. Anyway, is that how you pronounce? I think that's how you pronounce it. And with that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty heapings of rich milk and pure sugar. Oh, chai, I've never actually had some. Mittens, they didn't cancel the Halloween event. They moved it to January. We're still getting it. It's just gonna be January. I know that's weird. Just look at the way I do. It's like reading horror stories all year round or playing horror games. Horror stuff can be year round. Hi, Chow. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is simple. Everyday pleasure on an island. It's a simple everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. This is completely random, but you know what I like doing? You know the instant hot chocolate you can buy at this store? Instead of using hot water, I like using hot milk, and it makes it taste so much better. So I'm sure that's not nearly as good as the chai tea, but when I want a hot drink, that's, you know, kind of my go-to. I'm not a big coffee person. A lovely sentiment, Nahana. By all means, allow us to assist. While you distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana. Hello, best Mr. Domo. Yeah, I know it is, but if you like drink it with water and then milk, you can see there's a huge difference. You can just tell right away. So it tastes so much better with the milk. All right, so. Oh, you already read that. Okay, so. Look at them, all lazing about, knowing full well that beasts might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? A mug of piping hot chai brewed from aromatic tea leaves, flavored with Nahana's secret blend of herbs and spices, and then mixed with rich milk. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? Oh my. No, you're right. It is precisely in times like this that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and friends, I will do it. Alright, where are the other people that I need to give tea to? Are they, like, in the house? Oh, there's one right there. Why are you hiding behind a box? That would be nice, Ducky. I actually really like the sound of that. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. If not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what we might have been, but to look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Razat Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. This situation sucks for them, But to be fair, what happened on the first was quite a bit worse, in my opinion. Cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time, for this is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work. Once I finish this cup, thank you. Oh, and Blaze, you will be pleased to know once I finish the main story quest, I will turn the throw things and drop things at me back on. Although there is a new one that was specifically made for live 2D avatars, I will be getting to try out. Excuse me. Alright, where's the last person? I know that, Mittens. I get that. They're completely traumatized and they're backwater village people and they were expecting this. I know that. I'm just making comments. I want to see Mittens stream for 8 hours and talk constantly, and then we can see what happens and then give Mittens a hard time. The aroma of the chai tea is irresistible. Do you suppose that Helena would mind if I helped myself to a cup? Mitten, you need to stream with me one of these days. Yeah, you're not usually that bad. I mean, I know you're bad, but you're not that bad. Where is the last person? Are they over here in the Elder's hut? Is it the Elder? Thanks. Well, I don't know what half of those are, but if they're good, I'd try them. Okay, Mr. Elephant, you're not the one I'm looking for. I hate these search for everywhere for stupid NPCs, and then it takes 1,000 years to find them. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hey, Alphino. Maybe he's on the other side of this. I heard that survivors we met at the temple have all returned safely. The crisis may not have passed, but being home among friends should do much to ease their spirits. Ducky obviously wants some tea. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I should yell at the villagers. There he is, anyway. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Yep, it worked. Yep, totally. This is for me? We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same, for his memory, and for we who must remember. Alright, oh, yay, okay. Oh my gosh, my quest. Must get quests. Okay. I know we are beset by monsters, beasts, and worse, but if you ever have an ounce of strength to give, I would ask for your aid. I am in need of a brave soul to help patrol the area in search of any lost refugees. You don't see any cows around here? Is it for, what? You know, I hate to say it, I was thinking that too. Maybe it's coconut milk. It's probably coconut milk. If you remember, you can harvest coconuts in the area. So my guess is it's coconuts. So no, Mint, it's not elephant milk. I know we are. Okay, I already read that. I would ask my brothers and sisters of the Radiant Host, but our numbers have been greatly diminished. It is all we can do to keep the darkness from swallowing the settlement whole. As weird as they might be, Ducky, they're not as weird as you. They're ITs. Very good. It shall be heartening to have another warrior by my side. Let us commence at once. Alright, let's go grab the other one. Okay. I need to adjust the heating pad. Oh my gosh, this thing is way too hot. Okay. There. like starting to sweat because this stupid thing is too hot. Yep, I got a heating pad, a big old heating pad to a weighted heating pad to make it easier to sit in this chair. Alright, I'm still waiting on the other one I got. They haven't shipped it yet. One day it will be here. Waiting for it to ship. That was my fault for wanting the Monster Hunter chair. Instead of picking up, I pre-ordered it, and I guess there's a waiting list. And I would cancel it and order a regular one, but I have a discount on it, and if I just did that and ordered a regular one, it would cost more, so... I already bugged them about the discount, though I can't. I have a gamer, it is a gamer chair, but it's a nice gamer chair. It's an ergonomic gaming chair. And I know it's nice because Doran got one and he said it's a really nice chair, so... Would luck, you look capable of braving the jungles unscathed. Would you help me search for a group of refugees I became separated from? As the chaos unfolded around us, I fled in the direction of Agama Temple, along with a few others. There, one of those terrible beasts fell upon us and I lost track of my group in the chaos. Well, I was able to make my way here and none of the others have, and I worry for their safety. I would like nothing more than search myself, but all hands are required to defend this place. Agama Temple is to the west. Please journey there and guide anyone you can find back here. I only hope that some manage to survive the madness. Alright, Probably not. I'm sorry, Mittens. I don't know why you get so many people who call and they say they want to look and then they never show up. If they plan on showing, the very least they should call and be like, oh, sorry, we can't come. We should begin our patrol by heading south, a route through which many refugees from Yedlamad pass. Wait, Blaze, what do you mean you're in the path? Do you mean the path of a tornado or something? Just be careful, please. Are you gonna take your animals with you? Be safe. Sorry, I just a little stressed out now. My one friend, he tested positive for COVID, and now we gotta worry about Blaze. Blaze, seriously, be safe, please. They don't usually happen around this time of year, Mittens. At least not in the Midwest. We should begin our patrol by heading south, a route through which many refugees from Yedlamad pass. We'll cover more ground if we split into two groups. If you should find anyone in need, go to their aid, and you'll discover any discarded effects. Collect them for safekeeping. And if you should encounter one of those terrible beasts, slay it where it stands. Once we've made through a thorough search of the area, let us rendezvous back here. Godspeed. Alright, let's go kill things. Speaking of bad weather, it was way too warm today. It was almost 50 degrees here. It should not be 50 degrees here in the middle of December. That's one. I don't live in California, Ducky, or Florida, or Southern California. You survey the area, but detect nothing out of the ordinary. The reason I say that is because that's what happens with tornadoes. You know, when the cold front hits the warm front? I'm fine for now, which is just a bit concerning. I'm more worried about Blaze at the moment. Well, at least this guy's still alive. Oh, it's gone? Thank the gods. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing on here? I see. So the Radiant host looks over us yet. For that, I am grateful. Well, I suppose if I followed the path you took to get here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anything alive, did you? I guess it doesn't matter anyway, because she took off. You see a strange statuette laying on the ground, depicting a woman wearing a beastly mask. It may be best to collect it. Okay, that's weird, but alright. Go away, giant tiger. Oh, there's a... I think I need to be able to fly to get that one. I just want to be able to fly. Let's see. Okay, so these two, and then I need another one. Go away, aggro. Thank you, Ducky. No, it's just quest spots for now. My taxi's already helped me get, Oh, what the heck? It's up there? How do I get up there? There's got to be a way up there than over there. I mean, it's not... I must have just missed... Oh, there we go. I missed it. You're in the bush, Ducky. Who are you? And are you here to save me? And that's not a bush. That's a rock. See? That is a rock, Ducky. Ducky can't tell the difference between a rock and a bush. Of course, I knew she wouldn't forget about us. The beast prowled the area for some time, but I managed to find refuge among these rocks. However, I've been too frightened to set a foot from their shelter for fear of drawing the attention of some hungry animal. But with you here, I believe I can find the courage. Will you accompany me to Palakistan? Nope, that's a rock. Bite yourself. Now, that's what Ducky gets. He's bad. Thank you. Now let us tread carefully. Oh no, escort mission. No. Don't aggro everything, you idiot. How slow are you? Why do Dargan boys run so goofy? Fossil of a bush. Yeah, it's a fossil of a bush. Dang it, dude. Can we just, like, keep running? No, they're gonna attack him. Oh. I guess it would help if I... There. Do they? Does he say something? Oh my god, please tell me he said something about a female warrior of light being his moon. Oh my god, please tell me that. That would be hilarious. I wonder if the text is different for male. Do you think it's different for male and females? I mean, I can totally check, but I have to level lock first. Yeah, I'll check when I get a chance. Right now, I'm just gonna do the story. Oh my god, that is so lame. I mean, that's funny, but it would have been funnier if he said to a female warrior if they were his waifu. Look at this idiot standing in the bag getting hit by everything. What a noob NPC he is. I don't know, Ducky. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and most of them are probably AFK or not paying attention. Like Doran, for example. How did I fail? What the? He's right here. What? Yeah, he's talking on 14. He's being a noob. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life. Please tell the brave woman from the Radiant Host that I've arrived safe and sound. I must think of a way to repay your bravery. Ducky, I don't think she's even on. Ducky, wait. Ducky is bad. Isn't there a market board in Roz at Han? Roz at Han or whatever? You could beg Ars to go look, although I can't guarantee he's paying attention to the stream. Wait, what? I'm stretching, I'll play in a second. Oh. I know there isn't Charlene. Oh boy. Oh, this. Oh, you're in yeah, Ducky. I know you're in Land O'Lakes. I need a second. Okay. I don't think Land O'Lakes is butter though. Isn't it more like a margarine consistency? I mean, I know you're making a joke. Okay, so... Ah, there's one over there still. Do they? Okay. Welcome back. I've heard all about your noble deed. Allow me to thank you for protecting those we cannot. I'll add my thanks to hers. If not for you, I'd be nothing but food for the beasts. You're more than earned a reward for your time. Speak with me again at Palakistan. I'll ensure that you get it. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Why is there a monkey here? Oh well. Where's the... Wait, where's the NPC with the quest? Oh, down here? Oh, in here. Okay. No. Oh, here we go. The work ahead of us is vast, and any lives we can save are precious indeed. All I came across in my patrol was discarded belongings and scattered luggage. Did you find anything else of note? A small statue depicting a figure with the body of a man and the head of a beast. I recognize this figure. Doubtless you are curious as to what it depicts. There is a legend that tells of a Manusia goddess, I don't even know how to say that, who sought the strength of the Murga, wresting her own head from her body and replacing it with the bestial pate of the Murga. In pursuit of wisdom, did a Murga do the same, replacing his own head with that of a Manusia. Thus were born divine beings gifted with both strength and wisdom, heralding an age of untold peace. One of the refugees must have dropped this in their flight. This figure is a reminder of the most insurmountable hardships, that the most insurmountable hardships can be overcome by looking beyond the bounds of a tribe for help. A figure so fine was likely blown up by its owner. I shall do what I can to see a return to them. Thank you for your help today, traveler. Okay, there is one. And go with the other one. I will be able to fly here soon, thank goodness. I watched your arrival. I recognized the man from the group I was with, and I am overjoyed to see him safe. Thank you for escorting him here. Truly, you are worthy of the reputation you've earned. I dare say even a Gama would be awed by your bravery. He was a storied mendicant of the Arcasodera. When the heroes landed ashore this island and war broke out, he spared no effort to save the lives of all who were injured in the conflict. He has sold no tribes, only those in need. Wait, why would I care if they're cheap, Ducky? He is not so different from you, who throws himself into the maw of danger to save someone they've never met. A Gama spirit lives on today. It is through your selfless deeds. And why are you yelling at me? Take this as a reward, although I do have no doubt you would deny it if I let you. Once my watch is ended, I shall patrol the woods in search of any more hiding amongst the trees. I would never deny a frickin' ether current as a reward. Nope. Not happening. Alright. We'll talk to Elephant Lady now. Thank you for delivering the chai, Jill. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will weigh a long way on our hearts. We have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Yes! I can fly! I can fly! Thank goodness. Alright. Hey, this is one of the quests I needed to do. It was I think a crafting role quest. As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mavan and Kirisep's remains? Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid foods, the fish I catch will help nourish her. This is so sad. While we finish delivering the chai, I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I can almost believe there's a magic at work, how their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village is in Thabner, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Rods Han? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from the terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akyali. We have plenty to spare. And let us find a stadium and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The Wakeful Torona near the bridge to Razathan, as I recall. Very well then. So what area is after this, Mittens? Elk Piss, as you like to call it? Was Mittens AFK? Okay. It depends. The daily collectibles, yes. The weekly one, well, no, those aren't called collectibles. They're called I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, every day. I think I don't 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I think noon for you. How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I hope things have not been too eventful in our absence. At least I think that's the time they reset. I know that's the time that reset for like Grand Company. I have apprised Justinian of the situation at Palakistan, so we need to have that conversation. Elfino told me everything. Full glad I went to hear these people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I have found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle ruins. It would seem we finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavner. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city of Elzadel's path. Come. Yeah, the hold on. What are they called? My gosh. No. Bad game. Okay. Custom deliveries reset every Tuesday. No, custom deliveries. If you look in the timers, it should tell you. At least I think it does. No, maybe not. And I thought it did. Yeah, free. No. These are the, There's doing... Yeah, I thought they did. I guess not. Is it? You're a jerk. I'm tired and I don't feel good, so... I didn't... No, he doesn't want custom deliveries. I already said custom deliveries. I think he was talking about, like, the other turn-ins. The collectible ones. I think those were set daily. Not the custom deliveries. Well, you'll get in soon then. Excuse me, stupid hiccups. There is a lingering sense of desolation here, but that is much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. Mitten, I want a fountain with these in it, with this pattern and these flowers. Isn't this pretty? Don't you want something like this for housing? Welcome back, Blaze. Are you okay? Who did I talk to? Alphino. The poor old woman who became a beast said her grandson had gone to block a stand. I hope he survived. I guess we don't find that out. Maybe it was a side quest. It will be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies, but they are far stronger than you may think. Yeah. Have near housing. Probably never get that. Maybe in 6 years. Maybe in 6 years we'll get it. It's good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safer now. How about housing for everybody? Just give housing to everybody. No lottery. Instant housing. Everybody can have their own house. They can have a small or medium, large, whatever they want. To be fair, you can say that. To be fair, though, the Brimming Heart in all the area is pretty. Down by the hot springs area, whatever, that area is pretty. Yeah, Ducky, we all do. Trust me. I don't like... It sucks. You're not the only one who's lost a house. I am sorry about that, but you are not... For example, ours lost his. Mancat's lucky he doesn't lose his because, you know, I go into it, but... Okay, good. I'm glad, Blaze. Ducky, I offered to go in the house for you. Oh, yeah, you're bad. Yeah, I agree, Mittens. I think it's bold. I also think everyone should have a chance at a house. I don't think housing is something that should be limited, like, oh, like, you know, like a status symbol. Housing should not be a freaking status symbol. It's stupid. Everybody should have one. Especially with how heavily they advertise it. I am pleased to report that we succeeded in quelling the threat here. I already read that. I've also heard from Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? This game is a game. It does not need to be, like, real life. So Vtuber is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda then, but before then, it would appear that the word of assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we best enlighten them. Here's the problem, Atomic. They constantly advertise it, even though there's no, like, there's barely anything available. They keep advertising it every expansion. And then new people come to the game and they're like, ooh, I can get a house. And then they can't. And then they get upset and they want to quit. Yeah, and they constantly add new furniture too. What they need to do is have instant housing. I don't know how they said Vieira hair wasn't possible. They say a lot of things aren't possible, and then they end up doing it eventually anyway. They really need to, from this point on, add instanced housing for people. Most people who do not have a house, I guarantee you, they would be happy with instanced housing. Then they could have exactly what they wanted. It's just... I hope it does, Mittens, but I'm not counting on it. They are Ducky, but they're very limited. Like, for example, you can't have outside decorations or a garden. So they're the same size as a free company room. Yes, the number of apartments is limited too. For example, on Balmung, I wouldn't be surprised if there's absolutely no apartments. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there's hardly any apartments left anywhere. With the explosion in population we've had. I don't know. Atomic, I've been playing this game for like 8-9 years now. I really think they need to, it's something they should be adding. I give them a lot of credit for what they do, but at the same time, they make a lot of stupid decisions. I mean, if I didn't love this game, and the developer of this game, and the producer Yoshi, I wouldn't be playing the game. I mean, I have 3 active characters I play. That's how much I love this game. I mean, you can look at my, I mean, the job cap isn't, not 80 anymore, but it's 90, but that's because of the expansion. I have everything leveled. I had everything leveled on her. Blue Mage only goes to 70, by the way, including my crafts before and my gathering. So, they really... Ducky, I said before the expansion, you freaking nub. I don't know. It would help if you... I don't know. Oh, look, Mittens is on. I'm not trying to argue with you, Atomic. For example, Ruby and Kale play this. They're not on our server, and they're not nearly as far as we are, but they can't get a house, and I know how badly Ruby wants to have a house so she can decorate. That's one of the biggest draws about this game for people. It stinks. Yeah, you don't have to check your Mittens. I'm pretty sure if most people had a choice between an apartment or a house, they'd pick the house. I know I would. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding, and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Vasharn is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with other people from the place. Maybe I'll see him in the square. But yeah, sorry. Atomic, I wasn't trying to argue or anything. I was just trying to, like, explain some of the things that have gone on, what they've said, what they've done, in my own opinion, because I played this game for so long. I always credit them when they do something great. Like, so far this expansion has been absolutely amazing, but the way, you know, people not being able to log in and stuff, it sucks, and it's not okay, and I don't know if there's any more they can honestly do. Yes, I am. I mean, look at this. I mean, I have over 85% of the minions. I don't know how many minions there are. I have 394 minions. I think there's maybe 420, 425, maybe 430. And I don't think he was trying to say I wasn't Blaze. I was just trying to say I just expect more out of SC, that's all. But I also realize it's not entirely the 14 team's fault because, you know, they're only allotted so much by SC. SC only gives them so much of a budget, so they make do with what budget they have and what, you know, employees they have. I can't imagine it's easy being in Yoshi's position. I just want this game to succeed, and I want people who play it to be happy. That's what it boils down to. I want everybody who plays this game to at least enjoy it and be happy. Yeah, that's because he's got a lot of haters. I mean, a lot of people love him, but a lot of people give him a lot of crap too, and he probably doesn't deserve most of it. So like I said, I don't really blame the 14 team as much as I blame SC as a whole. Leave me, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Ew. I don't want to eat you. Gross. Oh, gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the Satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost, such terrible carnage. Can we not? Don't remind me of that guy getting eaten, but ugh. And you say there's someone else who would lead Razat Han in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say something to sully the memory of my beloved Satrap, I'll make them regret it. Dude, you were just shaky and now you're acting all tough? And yeah, I know, Ducky. I know you. I'm just saying, I don't know. My opinions and my feelings about the whole situation are kind of complicated, so. Oh, the chicken guy. Finish rounding up the stragglers. The proclamation will begin shortly. Let's wait here, lest we miss something important. Welcome back, Jill. Elfino told me everything. I was pleased to hear that Vitra has chosen to reveal himself at last. The people of Razat Han need a strong and wise Satrap more than ever. I hear you were able to bring the situation at Palaka's stand under control. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. 'Twas not my place to give orders, but I am glad the people heeded them. But now they have the need of a true leader, a magnanimous and just Satrap who can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. If anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity, it is he. It would seem that people still have lingering doubts, and I cannot blame them. Yet we know what strength has afforded us with one of those first brood on our side. I have faith the citizenry will come to understand and accept him in time. Worm and man, working towards a common goal. People are slowly making their way here, but many are still gripped by fear and doubt. However, Vitra's message of hope will resonate strongly enough with the ones willing to listen and spread to every corner of Thamner. Okay, let's just stand here and wait. And I'm already knocking things on the floor.
Look, someone's coming.
Someone's coming. Does he mean something's coming? Yes, I do that a lot, Atomic. If I'm not doing it, the cats are. Oh, I guess it's a... Yeah, I guess it is someone, because it says simulacrum.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Oh, look at the little Aura kids. They're so cute.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
Well, you like him? That's actually really cute.
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
I think they will.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavne, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, This I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzatan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, has she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzatan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it, over you, and lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us.
Jeez, they're way more accepting than Ishgard was. I mean, I guess,
As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azale's face. Indeed.
I know, Ducky, but I'm just saying. Even after, like, those monstrosities, they readily accepted him way faster than people in Ishgard did. I know, Ducky, but that was a long time ago.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Oh, look, it's Bad Daddy Dalmel.
Father.
Wait, maybe he's not gonna have a stick up his butt this time?
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzatan, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Ew, you weren't expecting that, were ya?
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction.
I have a feeling the people of Razat Han aren't gonna take this information very well.
And by our people, I speak not only of Charlian. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Razat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
I'm not talking as much because I'm trying to pay attention to the story.
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests.
He's nicer to him than I would have been.
Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh no, what's wrong now?
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Oh wait, maybe something's not wrong?
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
I still think they need to give us this flower. What?
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby,
No, it was pretty.
then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
I think she's onto something.
You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Hi, Aman. How are you? Hopefully I said that right.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Okay, I'll just call you Bright then. Hey, that's fine. The soldier of the Radiant there, if I'm not mistaken, he accompanied Awan to Vanaspati. Could it be that he knew Vitra's identity all along? Oh, get some sleep, but thank you for stopping by and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you have a nice night. We have no better civic course of action to offer them than fleeing to the moon. I know this, and yet Vitra and his people love their home. There must be something we can do. Stupid hiccups. They come at the worst times. I have been entrusted with a message meant for you and your companions. When you are done speaking amongst yourselves, I would share it with you. Even when we're Vitra to acquiesce to their proposal, just how do the Charlans intend to transport the nation's entire populace to the moon? That is a very good question. Their solution sits ill with me, but if life has taught me anything, it's that there is little to be gained from arguing with Charlans. Yeah, they're a stubborn lot. We must take it upon ourselves to find a better way. I didn't want to talk to you, Elfie. Oh well. As far as we have come, and after all horrors we have seen, there's still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension, and if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Oh, I can talk to Stain. Under normal circumstances, the form's proposal will be regarded as sheer madness, but when the skies burn, even madness can sound appealing. Doubtless Vitra is loath to abandon his home, and yet, absent other options, he cannot dismiss the option out of hand. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? So are we dealing with Cthulhu here? Oh my goodness. Getting tongue-tied again. Some kind of eldritch terror. Alright. Greetings, honored scions of the Seven Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave Scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megadu to prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Woo! Food! Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Maride's Mihane. Pray make your way to those who there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness, indeed, and oh my gosh. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue. And to you, Jill Winters, there is someone we had hoped to introduce to you in particular. Ooh, who am I gonna meet now? While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? Wait, who could they have for me to meet? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now? This must be important. Worry not. We'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. My curiosity is piqued. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please join me in the Aetherite Plaza. I shall go on ahead. I legit thought that said pizza for a second, because that promo they had going on, which I really hope I get my code. I want my emote you know, pizza eating emote. If I do not get that code, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Stupid promotion. Stupid crappy promotion. Okay. Alright, we're... Okay. That's another thing I had an issue with. Why is the promotion not available to more people? And why was it Grubhub? Not it. They're very bad with promotions in this game. And I still can't go to the... Wait, I never got that one? Oh wait, no, that's where I'm at. Duh. I guess I'll just have to run there. Having to wait for them to unlock this teleport is really annoying. I mean, I already have access to the area. Why not just unlock it? Access to the Aether you see there has been restricted to select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency. A risk we could not take. So does that mean you're going to give it to me now? In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I will encourage you to attune with Aether before proceeding along the corridor. Oh my god, thank goodness. Oh, that was another thing driving me nuts. Alright. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Okay, now I can teleport here. This is a new Yolmor, huh? Everybody's here. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, where our leadership oversees all of Radz-at-Han's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Tomorrow I will be streaming earlier than usual. I do have to take the cat to the vet, so I'm gonna do that, but once I get home and eat, I'm gonna be streaming after because I really want to get caught up. Okay, welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... who's this chick? Oh, so you're the famous Jill Winters, eh? I knew at the moment you stepped through the door. You're the look of one who's walked through hell. You've the look, okay. Shirobot, please, you are speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and the savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or we will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the seventh dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. Oh jeez, that's a mouthful. What is this place? Who are you? The talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. A woman after my own heart. I like that. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Radz-at-Han welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Well, there's, yeah, we got representatives from Doma. Alda and Alamigo. Limsa Wominsa. There's Gridania in the background. Gridania. I saw Ishgard. He's a Temple Knight. And last but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Razat Han and the respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? Well, yeah, I'm like the hero of the entire story. Of course I'm in high demand. And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. It's kind of rude. Do I have to talk to everybody before I can go to dinner? I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red, which is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavna reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island in Korvos. Alas, that is of little comfort. Although throughout allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the Merchant of Khazal. Or Merchant Khazal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Razat Han, we've taken to calling them the First to Change, which tend to be the biggest blasphemies. A fitting name is any. To ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Guys, I'm kind of busy. I can't help all of you. Now, you don't have to give me a reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics, which means we probably have to fight all of them anyway. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Why do they only want me? I mean, yeah, I know I'm the hero, but it's not like the other Scions aren't capable. You think they'd want the whole group. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? Okay, oh, I've gained access. Oh, these are the role quests. Okay. These are the role quest people. Cool. Alright. Where's the tank one? I have come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. The small folk cower in their homes for fear of unprecedented threat to the Twelveswood, a blasphemy. It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a means to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the woman we seek. What say you? Will you serve as a shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm is what I do. I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the address to report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success. You need to finish the role quest to continue the story this time? I don't think you do, right? Pray forgive Shira about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mehan? Really? You're all AFK? Mittens, ours, Ducky? You guys stink. I know Razat Han like the back of my hand. I have a terrible sense of direction. No, I know where it is. Yeah, they're all bad, aren't they? They're so bad. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that your drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Razat Han in our time of need. I know you don't. That's why I asked them. They're all bad. Is Doran here? Let's see. Is Doran here? Because if he is, he's bad too. Let's see. Yeah, Doran's here. Mittens is here. Mr. Dommel is here. Blaze is here. But I'm gonna blame it all on ours and Mittens. Okay, thank you. You could have just typed that in chat instead of calling me a jerk. Well, I get that. I'm just gonna wait to do it. Because right now it'd be a waste of EXP. But thank you. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahuan's legacy and serve Master Vituber well. You have my word that your efforts would not be in vain. Mittens, it's fine. I was just giving you a hard time. I just didn't want to do it right now if I didn't have to. That's all. It level sinks. The gear level sinks? Or the quest level sinks? Because I find it hard to believe the gear level sinks. I'm guessing it's like level... It's 90 gear, most likely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, where are we going? Right there. Okay. Well, I'll do it later. I'm more interested in the main story quest right now. Forgive me for not waiting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched. Of course, Estinian's acting all cool, leaning against the wall by himself. I'm overdue for a good meal. The threat has been quelled, but our job's only just begun. You could join us. Mihil over there will be happy to take your order. I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite. How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. Welcome. Well, when Satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise. Oh my god, I said supplies. Lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Resolve from your friend Gratia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beast. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight with Maride's treat will be our Maride's treat. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Oh, look. A piping hot mug of chai, please. A glass of your finest local spirits. Water, just water. Well, after Ducky's talk of chai tea, you're gonna have to have some chai. As you wish. Pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you? Pray tell. Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Well, I'm guessing that's where we have to go, since... Time to go to Elk Piss, Mittens.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. But quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Auracite of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Was not expecting this.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
It's worth a try. It would be an opportunity to look at others as well. There truly is no other way.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
You can all see how Bunny Girl's doing. I forgot her name.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is
It
why
better
we're
be
fortunate
safe.
to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
That's okay, Chow. I appreciate you stopping by and just, you know, you're always here. Don't worry about it. I better not get kicked. Oh my gosh. Why is it having issues? Why are they always having issues? Can't SE do anything right? Oh my god. Excuse me. Apparently, 14's having issues. Thanks, apparently, 14's having issues with their server authentications. And if I get kicked and I can't log back in, well, there's going to be much raging. Okay, she's just stretching. Well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach after all. Burning skies, blasphemies. Now, not if I got anything to say about it. Oh yeah, before you go, Chow, I was gonna say, so as soon as my character reference sheet is done for my 3D model, I'm gonna post it on Twitter. It'll be done before the end of the month, hopefully, and then they're gonna start working on my 3D model. So I'm very, very excited about that. I know I've mentioned it before, but now it's definitely a sure thing. 3D model of this character, this character, just in case. I have to make that clear. The final days. How far has the phenomenon has spread? How far has the phenomenon spread, and how does it manifest itself in each land? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. Atomic, please get some sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. I hope you have a good night. I'm sorry, Blaze. Yes, Mittens, that is exactly why the server broke, because Mancat is bad. Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Razathan and the Alliance. If so, I may need to go hunting. And if the forum truly has been spurred to action by Heidelin's prophecy, then is it not odd that the Anti-Tower was entrusted to Master Matoya, who bears them no love? No doubt she has reason for this, and I would know what it was. Yeah, that's an interesting question. That's interesting. Good night, Atomic. Seriously, though, I better not get kicked. Nothing like a feast to lift the spirits. I trust you enjoyed yourself as well. I really hope they delay 6.05. They've been having nothing but issues. I mean, it's been... Oh my gosh. It's been a week and a half since early access. Almost 2 weeks now. And they're still having issues. Not good. Not good, SE. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? In that case, it's time we each attend to our tasks. And when you arrive in the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Aww, that's cute. I was not expecting to go to the first. Take this, Jill, my spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. Even if the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask for me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Okay. Where am I going? Oh my goodness. Just down. Derp for a second there. What is that? Oh, Sundry Splendors. Okay, so where is Lena? Oh, she's out there. Oh my gosh. Jill, you are returned. How have you been? Have you been well? You and the others. As well as can be, with no shortage of trouble, we're well enough. Well, glad I am to hear that. I trust my lord is enjoying himself. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Jill, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. Yes, back to the first duck punt. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you give to us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. Oh. What I said earlier? I said, Oh, I'm sorry, Lespar. I hope everything's alright. I was gonna... Don't worry about it. I was just saying that once my, my character reference sheet is done for my 3D model, I'm gonna post it on Twitter. And as soon as that's done, they're gonna start work on my actual 3D model. They were supposed to start earlier, but there was a bit of a mix-up on miscommunication on my end, so... But yeah, I'm gonna have a 3D model of this hopefully soon, and I'm very excited about that. Wait, there's supposed to be something special tonight? Oh. Oh, she just doesn't want to go outside? You mean like a tornado? Are you talking about winds and tornadoes? Because I'm confused. Yeah. You're in the middle of that too. Just take care of yourself, please. If I have to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the settlement council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium. Representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Yeah, but it's still, you know, worrisome. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Well, hopefully it doesn't go out again. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there has been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same thing. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. And when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask her to broach the subject with her? I wonder if Gaia is there. I mean, she should be, I'm assuming. Unless they didn't put her in. You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say? I will be along as soon as I can. And because I'm lazy, I'm gonna teleport. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Okay. Please don't kick me off the server. Please don't kick me off the server. Please don't kick me off the server. Do my old eyes deceive me? Is that truly Jill? Old eyes. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, he's old. Hi, it is. Full glad I am to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. Is your quest to restore the night? In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe, among them who offered you the greatest struggle. Titania, driven mad by light and loneliness, Valtteri and his misguided self-righteousness, Hades, who bore the burden of the people. This may come as a surprise. Okay, I'm gonna pick the fourth one just because I have no idea what it is. Truly, I never would have guessed, but then if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. Oh, so it's kind of just... Yeah, it's just kind of a catch-all answer, huh? 'Tis a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of this battle features prominently in the tomes. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treaties. Till next time, then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself, again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? It's the adorable little Makati girl that looks like my character's kid. It's her. It's really her. What are you doing here? Yeah, I know. She seriously, she looks exactly... Yeah, she does look like her. It's the same hair and eye color. It's the same hair and eye color, basically. So yes, it does look like her. If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Yeah, I'm glad she's back. She's so freaking cute. Makoti... I've never seen a Makoti boy. They only show the girls, but they're so cute. They, like, have tiny little tail stubs in the back, too. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know that I want to be a mage. Arkle isn't sure. Because, you know, I totally got time for all this. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about a lot of these things. He isn't here? Aw. Oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkle best? Axe, bow, or sword, or bow? For smiting your opponent, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting, both, the bow. I know what Mittens picked. She picked the bow. I'm gonna pick the sword. I bet ours picked the axe. The sword, if you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light. Did you? Okay. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular, though. I hope it's still there. Of course you did, Ducky. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style, and maybe we'll try something else later on. And when I get strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I know. I'm like freaking biased, though, so obviously I picked the sword. I guarantee you ours picked the axe. Well, it's possible he picked the sword, but I bet he picked the axe. He didn't pick the bow. Yeah, he picked the axe to smite enemies. Yeah, ours would pick the axe. I bet Kelby picked the axe, too. They're very predictable. Such fun she's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. Who the heck? Oh no! Is it her? Ah, it is! Where is she? Where? my lovely branch, right? I've waited and waited and waited, but she wouldn't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. It is. Mittens. Most of the time I get it right, so there. Such a heartless thing our sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless. Hello, Titania. Oh. Feel, I need you. Oh, faithful Feel, the loveliest of branches, how I have missed you. Don't you have more important things to do, your majesty? They all have dual meanings, huh? I'm gonna pick the third ones. I have no end of important tasks to attend to, but unlike some, I know what my priorities should be. And since when did my sapling become a twisted old tree that says unkind things? But disappointed as I am, I'll overlook it this once. I know you have a lot on your mind right now. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Join as we are, spying you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. You know, that is really disturbing. That is really disturbing. That she can see everything. That is disturbing. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whether it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. No, I don't want to sleep forever, you little But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here we are. But here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End. Yeah, I'm okay not turning into a fairy. My apologies for the delay. Phil, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty. I'm sorry, Ducky. The liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Please don't DC me. Please don't DC me. Please don't DC me. Especially not in this cutscene. Please don't DC me. Poor Ducky. SE needs to get this crap fixed. I don't know how, but they seriously need to fix it. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, never once heard her call. Even so, I have always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Yo, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Emerald has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight too, so too shall we. And united in purpose beneath the blazing sky. Time to go talk to Elder Butts. Or what's left of them. Hope upon a flower. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. Well, I'm certain of it too, because if we didn't, it'd be the end of the game. His butt is left. Oh, Mins, only you would say that. Honestly, I'd rather have some Emmett than some Elder Butts. Ah, Mr. Stowe, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
How advanced that is.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Silco's tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
I'm surprised his brain is still there. Good morning, Yuri. I definitely think it's worth trying. Okay, well, not right now because of server issues.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what to pick. I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but... I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate.
It's kind of hard to feel sorry for friend Daniel. I hate him too much.
Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me.
You're so... I thought you were gonna say you were bad. Yes, you are a very bad ducky.
Yet I know it not as a flower.
No! No! Screw you! No! Ah! No! No. Not cool. Not your fault. Not cool, SE. Fix your garbage, okay? Now I'm getting sick of this. I am really sick of this crap, okay? I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but I really get sick of this garbage. They need to fix their crap. I'm tired of people making excuses for them. This is your fault, Mittens. That should fix it in a second, hopefully. There we go.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Sidco's tower systems. Searching for...
Why does it not have the window lined up? Oh, it does. Okay, there we go.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator.
Alright, we're gonna try to fix this again.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much
Actually,
to
this might be
prevent
part
is
6.
come
I think
again.
this is part 6 and I put part 5.
Old burdens now yours to bear.
I guess it doesn't matter.
But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Let's see the other option this time.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done.
Alright, so...
Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
A testing facility, huh? That doesn't sound very good. I mean, their other facility, what was it called? That wasn't a very good place either. Testing facilities that...
Many worked there.
Not good.
And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief.
Okay, interesting. So basically we're going to Fandaniel's armies. Oh, it was Allegan. I thought it was these guys. I don't remember. Ars, why'd you break the server?
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction.
See, he totally did it, Mittens. Look, he's not saying anything.
Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
What? Did he just remember something?
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
You're not. Your Loprate name is Jerking Way. Isn't that Mittens' name? Wouldn't that be Mittens' Loprate name, though? Because she's a jerk. Oh, does he remember that we're Azim?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Oh, okay, so we're doing some time traveling now. Not that that's, you know, hasn't happened before, but...
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
Jumping the shark, yep. Speaking of shark, how's shark bait doing, Mittens? Small facing way, really. There you go, Ars. There's your elaborate name.
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed.
Okay. Well, I guess it makes sense that he might be able to do it, because that's what Graha was able to do. Doesn't start with a verb. Fine, facing way. That does. Wait, small is a verb? Or is that an adverb? It's good enough.
Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned.
Wow, that is
likelihood,
bright.
None will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
But we might pick up some information by doing that. Brain no work right now. Just like your face is too small for your face.
You wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days.
You
cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
Oh yeah, adjective is descriptive word. A verb's an action thing. My brain is fried.
Full knowledge of this,
I hate Fatal Frame right now.
you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey.
Yeah, because I don't think you're my foe anymore. Besides, we don't really have another choice.
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority.
At least you can have some sympathy for him, or at least empathize with him or something. Frickin' Fandaniel,
First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the Ocula. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence.
like I said, I don't think I can feel bad for him. Ahmed is, you can sympathize with, even a little bit you can, but frickin', I don't know, Fandaniel sucks.
Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here.
I'll still probably hate him.
The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
I mean, you can, like I said, sympathize with them, but they still did a lot of horrible crap. Even if it was for what they believed was right. Oh my gosh, too bright. Oh no, we're floating through space. Ooh, it's sparkly. That's pretty. I know, but still. Yes, you can stay around. Mittens just loves elder butts, don't you, Mittens? Or are you trying to make excuses for Emmett? Mittens, why do you always like the bad guys? That's a pretty Aether, right? Oh my god. Oh, so you're saying Emmett is better than Hoary Boulder, huh? So the ancients are actually people. They're not just bald, faceless. Oh, I kind of wasn't. I guess I should have known that. Yep, Emmett's better than Hoary Boulder. Too bad. Sorry for you. Yeah, I was not expecting them to have faces. Like, and actually look like people. They're basically just giant us. Like, alright. They're giant hewers. That's all they are. Oh, he's actually got feet underneath his skirt. Woo! Hello! What? Seriously, what? I think you made ours mad, Mittens. Look what you did. Okay, can I touch this? Must touch all things. Device is reminiscent of an aetheryte. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Okay. The man stands dutifully by the aetheryte-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. Well, I'm glad you had a blast. No, I wish I was further along, but I can only go so fast. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. And as Elderbliss warned, it appears your form is intangible. Oh, they don't always wear the masks either. That's interesting. This is the right place, yes? Propylaeon? Judging by the woman's words, the facility is called Propylaeon? Or like explain later. No, I actually enjoy reading the text. And I know a lot of people like when I read it, so that's why I read it. Yeah, poker. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Right? Well, I wouldn't be very good at streaming if I didn't talk at all, I think. You guys have anything to say? Hey, look, it's a Dommel, but they gave him human ears. It's a Dommel with human ears. Or maybe he's got... No, those are human ears, all right. I think. Another Dommel. Well, no, I think there's still Dommel ears. No. So Ascians were Dommels with human ears. Maybe this is maybe the Ascians were the original Dommel. A remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamatorum and the recreated Amaro. It would seem you have made it your destination. Yep, yell at him. Yep, yell at him. Get his attention. You just gesticulate wildly and shout all manners of greetings and obscenities. You shout obscenities at him. But the man does not so much as glance at your general direction. Okay. I'm gonna get my heating pad. 1 second. Okay. You suspect the door leads outside, but how to open it?
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well. How rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Must be Hermes.
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
That's Hythalidus, dude. That's Hippo dude. I can never see his name. That's who that is. Hythalidus.
As long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Hydrocortisone.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
He just looks like a grumpy pants. Wait. He knows I'm here?
Satisfied?
Wait. Wait, that's not... Is that... Is that Emmett?
I thank you for your cooperation.
That's Emmett, isn't
You're
it?
free to go about your business.
Oh my god, it's Emmett. I wasn't expecting that. I guess I should have, like, you know, known it was possible, but I was not expecting. And he knows I'm there. Wow, do they both know I'm here? I thought they were friends. Are they brothers?
By the by, you see it too, yes?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, should we act like he's soon? Oh my, I guess I should have seen that coming too. Freaking soon, ancient.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
I like how they call me an it.
Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image.
I'm pretty sure they say he if you have a male character, right? Azem's a he if you're a male character.
So let's leave it be. Come now.
They do, okay.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember during Shadowbringers when I was playing Locke, they did the same thing. I bet Mittens was fangirling when she did this part. She's like, oh my god, ship me with Emmett, please! Can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes.
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Yeah, I would too.
Who do you take me for?
I must say, I do like this version of Emmett.
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
It's impossible not to like him here. Oh, he does the snap still. He does the snap.
You may open your eyes.
Yay!
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
This technically would risk messing up the past, though, or like the future, right?
You do not know?
Ah,
Or
okay.
cannot
She won't
say?
tell them.
Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I seek a man named Hermes. I want to learn about elk piss. There you go, Mittens. I'm gonna pick elk piss. Since that's what you like to call it.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
Oh, Mittens, you just love
If you
this part,
harbor
didn't you?
suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Well, that's pretty. The world unsundered, Elpis. That's pretty. Wasn't expecting this, honestly. Yep, it's Sky, Mittens. Yes. Doggos!
This presence.
Wait. Oh. That's the form that Heidelin took. Oh, look at the little X-Waddles! Wait, who's that?
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Okay, who's Bird Ear Head Kid? Or Birdwing Head Kid? Why does he have wings for ears anyway? That's weird. I've seen that design a lot, but it's still weird. Is he like... I'm guessing they created him? At least I think it's a him.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
He's very similar to how he was in Shadowbringers. Can I go? Okay. Yeah. Those researchers are from the Academia Aniter's Words of Halmarut. Here to observe the state of the local flora. I wish they would give equal attention to the ambient environment, specifically how much noise they're adding to it with their little debate. This is cool. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop! I bet Mittens just sat here like, oh, Abbott, oh my goodness. No, okay. I'm gonna stop that. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. He's an eyebrow tweezing. I meant his attitude you liked, not so much the way he looks. You like his attitude. You want me to punch you, Ars? Because I'm gonna punch you. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to help us for in-depth observation and study. No, I probably don't. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Yeah, I don't know. As tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No, in that case, Emmett Selk... No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. I figured that. The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a bottomless font of magic. You know, this explains why we have basically a bottomless well of ether. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. And of course I'm not going to change. You think I want to wear an ugly robe if I don't have to? Nope. Mitten, are you on? Come get me. After this part, you can help me get ether currents. Mitten's helped me get all the ether currents, so I don't have to run around everywhere afterwards. All right, 1 second. Try to fix this stupid freaking heating pad. Okay, that's better. Giant butterflies. Oh, they're not aggressive. Those ugly things are aggressive, though. Look, I have butterflies too. See, magic. I can change my old model. Magic! See, I got magical powers. Okay, I don't know. I'll invite you. Yes, magic! Woo! Mitten in the wrong instance. What a jerk. All right. No means no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait. Yes, the cutscene should suffice. Or these creatures should suffice, not cutscenes. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petaludi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the petaludi first. Good luck. That's to kill the butterflies. I'll kill this one first, or beat it up, because it looks like the ones I wear in my hair on my other model. I probably shouldn't use that. I'll be under... Okay, that should be good. Oh. Wait, how do I... Oh, here we go. No, put your weapon away. I see a butt head. It's above me. Hi, Mittens. They're all easy to get. Well, Fine. Be that way then. What about the last area? Are they hard to get in the last area? Mittens, kill the ugly snake head thing for me, please, will ya? Don't kill Butterfree here, because I need to catch it. Dude. Okay. Well, if you want, we can go get him real quick. Does it? Okay, well, if you want to help me with the last one instead. Oh, they gave bunnies lightning hair? I didn't realize they did that. That looks pretty good. That actually looks good on bunny girls, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. The 2B hair looks a little goofy because, you know, the headband. I kind of wish they had removed it. So, where are we going? Do you remember where they all are? Because I'm lazy and you can find them for me because you're my buddy. I don't want to use the thing. What if I found you a map? Okay, fine. It's alright, Mittens. Okay, then don't worry. I'll just get them on my own, okay? If they're that easy, you can just help me with the last area. Don't worry about it. Thanks for coming anyway. It's fine, don't worry about it. You caught the Petaludi. Come let us see. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing just like that? Won't someone be angry with us for using these creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, we can always make more Petaludi. They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Silk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should anyone question your should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say you're familiar. The question is whose? Obviously Azam's. Of course, Azam's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Yeah, I wish we could meet Azam. I know, Azam sounds amazing. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. That is ugly. Ugly. And, well... yeah, those are ugly. Yeah, I'm not wearing that. I'll just stick out like a sore thumb. Nobody's gonna say anything anyway. As dubious as it is, passing you off as Azam's familiar is probably the best approach. Should she take offense that others so readily believe her recklessness is to blame, she's welcome to mend her ways. Pass as a child in your original size? I think not. Augmented or no, you're either still far too thin to be considered normal. If you're ready, let us continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Okay. Definitely need to get a teleport here tonight at the very least. I don't know how long I'm gonna play. The cat has a vet appointment tomorrow, so... They have unicorns! There's a unicorn! Why is it Monoceros? Why is it mean and it wants to kill me? Okay, Mittens, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later. You're stinky anyway, need that shower. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I guess they are pretty easy to get, huh? No, you. I'm assuming I can get all the aetherites right now. No? Okay. At least I can't fall off the edge, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing the north one is the one I can't get till later then. Oh, I can't get... No, can I? Yeah, let me see. Can I get this way now? Oh my goodness, can't see the target. Alright. That is new barding. That is very, very bright barding. East. Ah, there it is. Okay. West. Okay, so there is one over here. There it is. That's an interesting looking monster. And I suppose I should be on a different job uncovering this stuff, but... I mean, it's not like it's that much EXP. Go away, aggro. That is a very ugly tree. Oh, I can't get up there yet. Okay. Or is it in here? No, probably not. It's probably behind it. Actually. There it is. I'm assuming once I go east, I can't really go anywhere else. And that's what you meant by I'll have to come back later. Okay. And we'll see if I can get this southeast one in a second. Okay. Southeast. There it is. I love my work, yet at times such as this, the mind wanders. Where might I go? What monuments to man's ingenuity might I see, had I only the time to spare? Okay. No. Oil's not fast enough. Okay, that one's all. I think that's all I can get for now of the ether current, so... Alright, I'll go back to the... story part. Away, Agra! Oh, hey, it's one of those things. And they're in the water. That's actually kind of cute. They're taking a bath. Oh, and there's the little thingy. I can never say the name. Let us see if this observer knows Hermes' whereabouts. I was wondering what she was examining, but it seems to be the bush itself. Oh, it's a she? I couldn't tell. Oh yeah, that's a female. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware that there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodaeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being in the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emet and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. That's not helpful. So, you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. He's such a douche. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Sparkly unicorn. There, all is well. You've nothing to fear. My, what a curious familiar. I suppose your creator sent you here to learn our ways and perhaps achieve some degree of enlightenment. So what would you ask of me? Tell me about yourself. Like most of my colleagues here at Anagnorissus, I am in charge with observing the various creations in our care and assessing their suitability for life on new theories. It's an enormous responsibility, of course, so the sense of achievement from bringing new species into the world makes it all worthwhile. Oops, didn't mean to say. What kind of place is this? It's one of the most important facilities in Elpis. It is here that we ascertain the various merits and shortcomings of the various flora and fauna in our care. It derives its name from the ethos at the center of our work, that being the discovery of the creation's true nature. Only by allowing them to coexist in an environment such as this do they reveal unto us the essence of their being. Okay, that was kind of interesting, I suppose. Is that a female dog? A female? I can't tell. I think it's, yeah, it's a female. Hey, look at the Spriggans! There is never a dull moment with the Aurai. Their fondness of minerals makes them highly unique, and I dare say they will be no less popular. There he is. I mean, I see he's got his mask on. Okay, so this is a girl. Yeah, she's cute. I still think the ear wings are a little strange, but she is cute. They have such funny faces. Oh, that's Swaddle.
You are...
Oh. Huh? Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts.
I don't think I'd want somebody knowing my thoughts.
May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
God, he's always so grumpy looking.
You were of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
Her fascination with my character is cute. A little creepy, but it's cute.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Yeah, I suppose they do, huh? To tone down the creepiness, though.
Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
Yeah, I suppose. I like her, she's cute.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder.
Considering all the weird, creepy crap we've dealt with in this game, I'd say she's probably, like, not even on the scale, really, of creepiness. I was just kind of saying that because I thought it was funny.
I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amostoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Mitron created a sky-swimming fish. The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however. Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Oh, they don't swim around when I jump in the water. I was kind of hoping they would. The Ambystoma was submitted here to the Bureau not long ago, and I'm pleased to see it has found its way here. We'll make sure these little ones don't wander off like their adventurous fellow. Go on and lend Hermes a hand. The tenet of the words of Mitron is to create aquatic life both unique and beneficial. Aquatic. What would possess him to put the creature in the sky? And is it even aquatic to begin with? He's always... Oh, he's such a grumpy pants. Ugh. Hermes, are you all right? What? Did he like get thrown up there or? It seems Hermes and Meditian, I don't remember how to pronounce that, have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an Ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Ambystoma, here, Hermes saw it up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. You need a hand. No, I'm fine. A little embarrassed. Now for your own safety, please stand back. So he just falls. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? I mean, I guess it would be a little bit easier to like the original Hermes or Fandaniel because he was unsundered, so he was like not a complete train wreck. But alright, yes, my apologies for making you worry, Meditian. Both you and her... The Winters, you were called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I'd forgotten all about its fellows. Truly, what a relief. I must thank Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus when I return to them. But first, with his distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer of Elbis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm glad they're safe, Hermes and the Abystoma. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnorisis. These names, I just can't... I can't keep up. Go away, aggro. It was blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. Some creations stay outside, others stay at Catissus, like the Abystomas. Perhaps it's only your imagination, but something in the creation's demeanor bespeaks proud defiance for having gone on an adventure. No more errant creations to distract us from matters of actual import, I trust. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Abystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Yeah, sorry. I'm like saying it's like an. Why are you stalking me, you weirdo? I got my stalker. It's ours. Very well. Take care not to let the creature slip away again. Is there like a dungeon coming up right now or something? You weren't here first. I was here first, and you're stalking me. Some creations stay outside. Others. Okay, she already said that. Will you be attending as well? If so, you should join others at the building. Okay, not for a while. I mean, you probably figured this out by now, but ours is Mimic. Since he's being bad, I'm gonna stab him. Right through the face. See, I stabbed him. What he gets. That's what you get, ours. Yep. He gets a dark sword through his face. Anyway. Back to Gunbreaker and story. You're bad? Yes, you are. Sure, why not? At least that's funny. Oh, shoot. What is that? Is that the gem trader? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, it's a gemstone trader. Well, MSQ has been accommodating thus far. He's the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
Nope, I'm gonna stick around.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
Oh yeah, she totally was. I bet, even though I bet she was squealing the whole time when she saw him. Sometimes I wonder if she likes him more than Emmerich.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
I must say, I like Meteion better than I like Faol.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Irritating Evan is fun. That what? That she likes Emmett more than Emmerich? Oh, I don't care if she hears me.
So, it's finally happened then.
I'll say it to her face.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Van Daniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just... I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Being able to go to the past and see all of this, it makes you, like, feel like... I don't know. What am I trying to say? The ancients get sacrificed, just, you know... It makes you feel even more... I actually feel sorry for them. Like, before it was just a bunch of, like, dead ancient people, but when you're, like, you go there, it's, like, completely different. I suck at words. No, I just suck at words sometimes. No, okay, what we do know is these people, since we are in the past, obviously, they were destroyed. The same thing that's destroying the current world, or something similar, is destroyed them. And what they were trying to do is... They had a plan, basically. They sacrificed themselves willingly to summon this god called Zodiark in order to stop the end of the world, the end of days. And the plan was eventually to bring back all those who had sacrificed themselves. And that was like what the current story was last expansion. That's what the ones left over were trying to do. They were trying to bring back the people that died in the past. I don't... It's hard to explain without playing it, or without, like... I'm not very good at explaining things. Forgive me, I will make it up to you, I promise. Most would jump at the chance to serve in the convocation, and yet... Don't mind us, my friend. Please take to Meteion. I'm sorry, Jill. I didn't mean a walk. Perhaps we could go for a walk. Do I get to play escort for her now? I mean, I suppose at least she's cute, but escort crystals suck. Okay. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I'll tell you something, then you tell me something. This is a mean thing to say to her. This last one, that is mean. Sounds like a bother. That is really mean. I'm gonna put sounds like fun. It will be. I mean, where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Yeah, I probably explain things about as well as little bird girl here. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anymore. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. Hey, Ars? Do you remember what this guy said to you? Or no? I assume you're familiar like Meteion. Is there something you need? Obviously, since I'm a Makota, he's... Okay. I was just wondering what he said to different races. This is Jill. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar. Is she? Very well. I shall be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it's mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they might have on the environment and other species. Once I'm done with this part, I'm going to end the stream because I am getting tired. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will, Memnon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Extraordinary. It's not every day I see such a charming familiar. Why, I'd much rather observe a pretty little thing like you than all those brutish creatures everyone insists on making. I wonder what she says to, like, big old male Roe or Highlander, Highlanders. Oh, well. Motionless bird. Oh, it's a pelican, I think. Oh, this creature is perfect. Creation's perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. What the heck? I can't read it, or maybe there's nothing to read. Wait, please wait. I'll try again with you this time. No, don't read my thoughts. Oh, well, I guess my character don't care. Greetings, can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. Why is she surprised? She did this earlier. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention. A process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Well, at least she's, you know... Aw. Did you hear me? Yeah, she's cute. Good, now it's my turn again. So what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. We'll say playing. Since she's a kid. Playing? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, she doesn't know? Good for you, ours. Hermes says let's play, but then he goes for a walk or looks at creation. It's fun, but no different from work. Creepy bird. I think we might be bothering it. Look how angry it looks. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yuanth next. She's usually in a small building on the west row. Oh. Well, I probably shouldn't do that just in case I lose her. Nope, that one doesn't open. I guess just this one does. Well, if it isn't Midian, I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, Zuanth. An apple? Could you make me an apple? Hi, Nika, thank you. I have a drink somewhere around here. Knocking everything over. Yes, I'm actually going to bed soon. I'm just finishing up this quest I'm on. The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Jill. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Median. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likings for your own. Yeah, I'm going to. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. Why would they make it so she can't eat? Yeah, about that, yes. I'm sorry, Jill, I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. Except, I have no idea what I like, apparently. And it makes me happy, too. Thanks for sharing it with me. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking, too. Shall we go and see? Okay. This is gonna be the end of the quest, and then I'll be done for tonight. Excellent timing. 'Twas a refreshing constitutional, I hope. What? Back already? Pity. A bit longer, we might have snuck away without you. Oh boy. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Median good. Jill wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Median company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Selk and Hythloideus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I am compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylaeon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. See the joy her presence brings Median, Meditian. I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Jill is kind, really truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Okay. Alright. That's gonna be it for now, because, yeah, it's late, so I have to take the cat in the morning. I'll be streaming earlier tomorrow, though, because I need to get the story done. Sorry, yawning. Very, very tired. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for stopping by and, you know, watching and stuff. I always appreciate it. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Good night. You too.